Hi Pisces, we're going to do your reading real quick. Let's see if we can stir up some gold, some money. Okay, so I got to tell you, this is going to be deep. I actually tried to redo it over and over, and there were so many synchronicities and the same cards were coming out, so it's my signal that somebody needs to see it. So I do feel it's going to help, really help someone. It's timeless. All my videos are timeless. They're supposed to find you when they're supposed to find you. Also, if you do watch the channel regularly, before I forget, stick around till the end because we're going to do an intuition test for you guys. Test your intuition. Those are so fun. And the other thing I want to say is if you watch the channel and you enjoy it, then I strongly suggest you subscribe, because all the precedence is set on my subscribers. Your energy is going to come in clearer and stronger if you're a subscriber, okay? So consider doing that, all right? If you don't watch it, then, I would still like you to subscribe because it helps the channel. But we're talking about, I just want you guys to get the best, most clear readings possible, okay? If you do, if you do watch the channel. Okay, so look at that. Okay, so I'm going to read these heavy cards real quick. No, I'm not. I'm just going to tell you the channel messages. You are an angel, and then look at that. It's like this angel looks sad. So this reading made me emotional when I was prepping. This is just pre-shuffle. It looks like a whole reading, though, because I kept going. So then we have the dove. I think about you often, and I'm sorry. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so we've got 10 of Wands. So somebody's got a lot of burden. This King of Pentacles came up over and over and over and over. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel like this is a father or somebody representing a lot of money. Somebody maybe you're interested in. There's some energy here about worry about money, okay? And that's why I think this reading is going to get really valuable. 10 of Wands, somebody's very burdened about something. Here, look at this. There's an energy of somebody feeling ashamed and dwelling and can't, something toxic, something that, is overwhelming your energy, okay? We're just going to blow through this real quick. And then, it is such a strong reading, gosh. So I think about you often. There's the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. It's like temptation. The Knight of Pentacles is usually a slow, stable knight, but this looks like somebody wanting to rush things, maybe by being tempted. Then we have the Three of Pentacles, which is, working together, collaboration. And the Three of Swords. So Pisces, lots of pain. I just feel your pain and sadness so strong. And I think that I'm going to have to probably tell you, I think I know what the advice is going to be. Because I think something is just all-consuming. And it looks like you were treated unfairly, hurt. Somebody just walked, I think somebody just, even though you were hurt, walked away. I'm so sorry. Instead of helping you through it, right? Now, we do have a happy ending, a really happy ending. We have a return. We have a 10 of Cups, and we have 3 of Cups. So union. But this is so strong. This is our stronger energy. This may be down the road. There's a strong message here for you. So let's see if we can dig in and get to the bottom of it. I feel embarrassment. I feel embarrassment and even defeat, maybe feeling misunderstood or undervalued. There's something where somebody else got something that you were supposed to have, maybe recognition or something, a person, I don't know, maybe even a person. What? Okay, 1 moment. Yeah, I'm getting knots in my stomach. I mean, these cards are just so, see, I don't even know if I should post this. So, Six of Swords, I think you know that for now you need to leave this toxic, difficult situation. I think this might be somebody different coming back from your past. You are definitely going to have somebody come back from your past. But I'm not sure if it's this person. Okay. Tell me about this person that Pisces is hurting over. For some of you, I feel like it's a father or a boss. Something like that. A family member. I think it needs to... I mean, I'm not saying quit your job, but this looks like a cycle needs to end. It looks like there might be some immaturity. Let's see. Tell me about this person. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Drama. Drama. Drama queen. Somebody that can do damaging things and hurt people and then just go about their business. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. I'm feeling Leo. Could be a Leo involved. You could have Leo in your chart, but I'm feeling a Leo. But this is somebody that wreaks havoc. I have to remember, I almost said, don't let me forget. How are you going to not let me forget? I have to remember to go back to this because I have a message in that for you. So look at this, just 8 of Swords, falling, feeling trapped, this person. Look at these cards together. Somebody that takes action, probably likes to be center stage. As a drama queen, causes damage and then just continues on. I don't like this for you. And I think it's costing you your stability. It's really, it's really just taking a major toll on you. The Magician and the Six of Pentacles. This is what you want. You need to make it happen, okay? Tell me more. What should Pisces focus on? Well, this is too many, but so this is, okay, this Four of Swords looks pretty gruesome, but it's basically removing yourself from the situation. It's, separating yourself. This Empress, I mean, this is, what should you focus on? You. Focus on self-love. Do something nice for yourself. Be the person you want to be. Pretend you're that person because you actually already are. That person, your future self. Be that person. Act it out. 8 of Pentacles, focus. You need to take action towards things that you can control. Okay, let's look at this beautiful future. Wow. You're going to have something new come in. If some of you are, wanting a baby, that looks like that could be happening. Let me just get a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to switch decks. 1 moment. Tell me about the future. It's funny, the High Priestess, oh my gosh. The High Priestess, I just flipped the deck right here. The High Priestess keeps coming out. It's like, you know better. You know better, and you don't have to make a dramatic exit. I would just remove yourself from something toxic. The Chariot card is forward motion. Look at that. 4 of Wands, twin flame, 11-11. And it also looks like you could have some temptation. Whoops. Or maybe your new person's going to be a Capricorn. Let's look. Okay, I'm going to read these to you real quick because this is your big lesson. Here's what I was going to say here. I feel like you guys are in this little bit of a trap or a habit of feeling sad and blue about someone, and what happens is, let me help you understand what's going on with that, okay, if you're circling that mental loop. So over the whatever time you've been hurt by this person, you know, of course, went through some sad times and thinking about it and trying to figure out what you did or could have done or didn't do, or beating yourself up when you shouldn't, because it's not you, it's them. But this person either has somebody very toxic in their environment, or they're the toxic one. But I think there's a drama queen, also a third party. Check out the extendeds. I don't do personals, but those almost personals are just a small handful of people that watch them. So the energy that comes through is super, super clear. They're like personals. And those are really helpful if you're struggling. So anyway, what happens is when you start a habit and you start thinking about this person, okay, so say it crosses your mind and you get sad. Well, then if you allow yourself to sit and think about it, you are you've got fire and wiring neurotransmitters, right? And you're creating a neural pathway. And then the next time you think about it, you do the same thing. You sit down or you cry or whatever, and then you strengthen that neural pathway, and then so on and so on, and that neural pathway gets stronger and stronger. So it's like we've got to figure out a way to change that create new wiring, new habits. It becomes literally a habit. It's all about repetition. But if you redirect yourself like you would a toddler. So if a toddler's doing something wrong, you redirect it. You redirect them. You don't beat them, but you don't hurt them or scold them necessarily. You often just redirect them. That's what we need to do with your thoughts, okay? So figure something out. Dust your hands off. If that's going to help you, go have a glass of water. Do something different to redirect so you can weaken those neural pathways that you've developed of sad thinking, okay? That was what I needed to get through from that. Okay, it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. What did we get? The Empress. This is a very strong reading. Somebody needs to see it. Please let me know in the comments. If it elevated you or helped you, feel stronger or more clear. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. What's that blessing? Someone new, someone beautiful, someone amazing, someone that adores you. So, it's kind of funny, and we all do it, so I'm not bashing. I've done it myself. I mean, what we do is we're like, oh, it's part of it is the rejection, I think. But we're like, oh, if they just had more time with me, if they just knew, we focus and lose time thinking about someone when we're going to do the intuition test. When reality is there is someone out there looking for you now. There is someone out there wishing. You got to think about it. We have guys on here, and we have feminines and we have masculines. They're both looking for someone special. There is someone out there looking for you. So please don't waste more time on a situation that's not good. Okay, so I'm going to also feathers. I keep finding feathers. I'm going to lay 3 stones out, and you're going to choose which one I'm going to choose. Okay? Here's a beautiful green. Here is a beautiful amethyst. And here is a beautiful blue. That looks like a mountain. Do you see that? Does that look like a mountain? Okay. Okay, so take a deep breath, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to focus on one of these stones. And then you're going to choose it. Let me know in the comments which one you chose, okay? I'm going to focus on it so you can try to pick up what I'm focusing on. The blue. Okay. Anyway, you know what happened. Okay, I love you guys. My heart hurts. This reading made me emotional. Teary-eyed, but I know I have to post it because somebody's going to get it's going to help somebody, okay? Please let me know. And if you guys need to vent, you can vent in the comments. And, that way, if you don't want to vent to your friends anymore or they're tired of hearing about it, you can vent in the comments and just start the comment with vent. And then other people don't know not to read it if they don't want to read something negative. And then some people will come in and support you and respond. Or you can write it in the comments and, hit comment, and then you can delete it. Whatever, this needs to be a safe place for you to express yourself if you need to. But after you do that, I want you to dust it off, okay? Get it off. Dust it off. Take a shower. Wash it off. All right? I love you guys so much. So much. My heart feels so heavy. But, it shouldn't, because why? Look what's coming. Something beautiful. But you're not going to get it when you hang on to this, okay? I love you. Bye, Pisces.